Hello there my Purple Banditos, and welcome back to more Let's Play Pokemon White version, Randomizer Nuzlocke. I'm PurpleRodri. Last time, we took down Mistralton City's gym leader, and we obtained our 6th badge. We have 2 left to go here in the Unova region. In today's episode, we're going to go ahead and make our way through Route 7. As Skyla said, we actually have to make our way through Twist Mountain to arrive in the new town, in the new city. So that's what I'm going to go ahead and do. Hopefully, I'll be able to get us through all of Twist Mountain, which I'm actually really excited for. Also, once again, thank you guys for your tips and your comments. Make sure you guys go ahead and give this video a like, as it's much appreciated. So hopefully we will be able to get much further into the adventure today, which is what I've been looking forward to. Now it looks like we're getting a call on the X transceiver, and let's check up on who it is. It's just her mom checking in on us. I guess it's good for her to do that once in a while. I gotta say, that's a lot more than some of the other moms in the other generations do, so I'll go ahead and take that. As I was saying though, I hope you guys are having a great day, a great summer in general. I just told you guys, I've been making my way back to the States slowly, and I'm finally back here in Chicago. So, you know, I finally got out of El Salvador after staying there for quite a while. I enjoyed my time there a lot. My little sisters had a great time with it, and it was really awesome getting to spend all that time with my family and my grandma. But I gotta tell you, it's a good feeling being back home and being in your own little space, in your own little environment, and it's just such a good feeling to be back on my comfy bed and be able to play on my awesome computer, and I think that's what really makes me happy. But it looks like we're going to be taking on Cheren, guys. So I wanted to tell you guys about that, because the cool thing is I just got back, but I also had a lot of friends coming up from Florida to visit at once. So I feel like I just got everything rushed onto me, you know, pushed onto me at once. So I've just been like going from trip to trip to trip, and now I have some friends in town, and we've been having a lot of fun exploring around. Now, I live in a little suburb a little bit further away from Chicago, so I've never really had the chance to go in Chicago, especially since I've been traveling so much. I haven't really had the chance to go to the city and to just explore downtown Chicago. So since my friends are in town, you know, I've been doing the whole little touristy thing, just enjoying that with them as well, and just, you know, having a good time. What the fudge? A Kyurem is coming out. Okay, so I guess Cheren also stepped it up just a little bit, guys. I'm gonna go ahead and actually send out Zoom, because I just picked up on that. I want to make sure that you guys see this as well, because we are bumping into a legendary almost every single time we get into a battle. Now, you guys have actually said that to me, that every time we go into our first battle, it seems like we always bump into a legendary, and I gotta tell you, holy crap, it seems like it's happening quite a bit. Now, Zoom is taking in a lot of damage, so I think I'm actually going to go ahead and switch things up a tiny bit. At least we paralyzed the Kyurem, but what the fudge is going on with all these trainers that we're going up against having legendaries? I guess since we have Zoom, we have our Zekrom, the other Pokemon trainers are also going to try to catch up a little bit, because we've been kicking some serious butt in this adventure. I mean, we've been absolutely destroying anybody in our path, and let's just hope that we continue to do that. Now, as I was saying, I've been having the chance to explore Chicago with my friends, and I gotta tell you guys, it is so beautiful. We climbed up this building to see just a better view, and I took this really nice picture, which I actually put up on my Instagram, just because I just was so amazed by the view. Sometimes in life, it's nice to take pictures, but then sometimes you just gotta take it all in. We were driving around the city. Thankfully, I have my car here, so we were able to do that. And I saw the river going down to the Trump Tower, and it was just such a beautiful view. And I gotta tell you, it's those moments that really make me so thankful for everything I've been through and how far I've come. It makes me so thankful for everything I have, and you know, I think that's life. Sometimes you just gotta take it all in and appreciate it, and it's those types of views and sights and experiences that I think make me really, really thankful for everything. So I wanted to share that with you guys, because it was really fun. I was running around the city, and I was just like in awe. Back in Florida, we don't have, you know, houses like that. We don't have skyscrapers like that. We don't have these huge buildings that tower above you. So for me to be in that type of environment, it was so different. And it's something that I completely didn't grow up with. In El Salvador, there's nothing like that. You know, Florida, there's nothing really like that. So it was just such an amazing experience. I felt like I was in a little Minecraft world. I felt like I was in just, you know, a Minecraft world, just exploring this big city, and I couldn't believe how beautiful it was. And that's why I think it's sometimes cool to explore things that are around you and just make the most of it. That's what I'm trying to do this summer. So I hope you guys have been having a great summer as well. I'm trying to just go out there and just adventure a little more and make the most out of my time. And I think so far I've been doing really good about that. I've been to a lot of places recently. I've been spending a lot of time just, you know, out and about. But it's also fun to get back home and just get to relax and play a little bit of Pokemon. So I wanted to share that with you guys as well, because I'm really thankful for that. It feels so good to just be able to lay down in my own bed, throw on some TV. You know, I've been watching Batman vs. Superman, the deluxe edition recently. Apparently, they added a bunch of extra scenes, so I'm trying to pick out the differences. But I feel like since I only saw it like once in theaters, it's one of those things that kind of just are overlooked probably when I'm seeing it again, because I don't remember all of it. So hopefully I'll be able to catch a couple things, and I'm still trying to finish that movie off. So it's something that I'm doing slowly. You know, I've just been kind of unpacking and just getting back into the groove of everything. It takes a little time after you've been gone for so long to come back, and everything is just so much different than where you were. You know, back in El Salvador, the internet was so much slower, and everything just seems a little bit slower pace. And I come back here, and everything is so much faster, and you know, you just got to get things moving and just get things going. So that's pretty much what I've been trying to get back into. It also feels so comfy to be able to just sleep in my bed. I gotta tell you, I woke up a little late today, but I was just enjoying it and just enjoying life, and it was so warm and so nice, and just one of those moments where you don't want to get out of bed, and I was just enjoying it and just making the most of it. Feels so good to be back into such good weather here, especially since you have AC. I gotta tell you guys, that's the one thing I miss the most from being here to being in El Salvador. You miss the AC and how nice it feels. You take the little things for granted, and then once you don't have them, you're like, oh my goodness, I miss them so much. And it makes me feel so happy to be back because of those little things. Let's see if we'll be able to take down this Lilip, though. This battle has actually gone on a little bit longer than I expected. But what can I say? When a Kyurem pops out, we just got to make the most of it and hope that we survive this battle. And you know what? I think our boy Ganon should be able to wrap things up here. As I said, we got to make our way to Twist Mountain. We're really close to it. So I really hope that we'll be able to make our way through it. The previous caves we've explored have been pretty significantly tough, so let's just hope that this one will be a little bit easier to get to. Now, our rollout should be doing a bunch to take this Lilip down. I think we got this Lilip next time. Okay, Ganon's gonna survive. I probably shouldn't be risking our Pokemon this much. I gotta get back into that mentality of make sure your Pokemon don't get KO'd. I always have to repeat that to myself because I feel like sometimes I forget it. That was a fine Pokemon battle. I'm happy to see you were both growing as trainers. If it isn't the champion Alder, I'm so weak I lost, and honestly it bothers me when you call it a fine battle. It's funny how Cheren just wants to become better and better, and even when the champion's sitting here giving him advice, he's like, nah, I know what to do, I know what I'm doing. I think that's one of the things you have to realize. Sometimes it's okay to take advice, especially from your elders, and we see Alder here, who has all this experience. I think you're definitely going to want to listen to the guy. With that, we obtained HMO3 Surf, so finally, another really good move for Daffy. So I think this is going to be Daffy's time to shine. We finally have Fly on Daffy, we finally evolved it, and now I'll be able to teach it Surf. So now our Daffy is going to be really strong. It might not be Daffy the Ducklet anymore, but it's Daffy the Swanna, and it's gonna be one of the strongest Pokemon we have because I'm super excited to finally have some of these moves that are gonna pay off. I'm gonna go head back to the old lady that heals you, though. I gotta tell you guys, make sure you heal up your Pokemon as much as possible. That's why I'm also gonna try to tell you guys wherever these little Pokemon healers are, because we're better off on that way. Bless your soul, you beautiful woman. Thank you so much for healing us up. You have no idea how nice that is in a Randomizer Nuzlocke. I think that's one of the things that Pokemon White does very well. At least it gives you the chance to heal, and it doesn't make it that much more difficult on you. So with that, let's go ahead and make our way to Twist Mountain at long last. It looks like we're gonna have a battle coming up. As I was telling you guys, there are going to be a bunch of battles. So let's go ahead and teach Surf to Daffy, and then we'll be good to take on anybody. I like how Hoo-Wah can also learn Surf. I might have to teach it to Hoo-Wah just for fun so we can mess around a little more with our ground type. With that though, guys, we taught Surf to our Daffy, and let's get prepared then to take on another of one of these guys in battle. And let me go ahead and check everybody's good. We're gonna put Daffy up in front, and let's go ahead and take this guy on and see what he's all about. As I was telling you guys, Daffy is going to begin doing some serious damage, and that's what this is all about. Wait, Cheren, what are you still doing here, dude?
Oh, Rodri! What a surprise seeing you here. Well, I was expecting the mountain.
Well, look who it is, guys. It's our old friend Clay. I can't believe Clay's all the way out here in Twist Mountain as well. That's what I love about playing through Pokemon White. I remember how in-depth it went into the gym leaders' personalities and everything, and how often they actually appear on you. I gotta tell you guys, I love this storyline and getting the chance to see all these guys again. It's like seeing old friends that you haven't seen in a while, and I just love the fact that they actually use the gym leaders for something in this game. I really am hoping that Sun and Moon will bring that. I've been thinking a lot about it, and I hope they really step up the storyline and really, you know, make it one that you can really just dive yourself into and just really get, you know, emerged and submerged by it and just absolutely taken over by the story. That's what I really love about games, so I'm hoping that they bring that back. That's why I always really enjoy Unova as well. I think it's a very underrated region, honestly, because of all the other gens, but I gotta tell you, I really love Unova because it really goes in depth into its characters, and that's what it's all about, you know, just exploring everything around. The characters make up as much of this Unova region as do the little areas and everybody else in it and all the Pokemon. So I think that's why you got to really enjoy that part and make the most of it. Now, there's going to be a lot of items here in Twist Mountain, and it looks like we're going to have another battle. Okay, Daffy just swept that guy. We're doing real good with our new movesets. That's what I'm talking about, see? Now we have Zoom, who's actually a little bit behind on levels because we've been using everybody so much. So I'm going to have to catch up our legendary a little bit as well. I just want to make sure everybody gets a good amount of, you know, action in this game and that we keep everybody at full XP. I thought Zoom was just doing a little bit too much of damage, but we're gonna have to catch it up soon. And there we have it, ladies and gentlemen. A Piplup has appeared, so that is going to be the random Pokemon that we can catch here on Twist Mountain. I was gonna wait a little while to catch whatever we bumped into, but hey, finding a Piplup, it's not something that you find every day, so we're definitely gonna have to go ahead and catch this Pokemon. I love whenever we have the chance to catch all these starters as well. We have Ganon, we've had Blaze, we've had some really good starters that we bumped into, so whenever we have the chance to do it, we gotta make sure we catch these guys. There we go. I think Daffy's gonna leave this Pokemon at a really good amount. And you know what? We're gonna go ahead and bring out Bello. Bello's been doing a really good job of catching everybody, so if Bello can keep that up, I think we're gonna be just great. Alright, Bello, let's see what you got. Let's see what you got. Let's make something happen here against this little Piplup. You know what? This guy's actually packing a little bit of a punch. I like to see that. I like to see that our Pokemon that we're going to be catching have a little bit of fight in them. Now, you know, it makes it a little bit more fun. Let's go for the Sleep Powder then, and hopefully we'll be able to catch this guy. You know what? I think I'm just going to throw the Ultra Ball and hope for the best. I think that'll be a really good chance of catching it. So let's go ahead and throw the Ultra Ball. Let's hope for the best, ladies and gentlemen. I'm feeling good today. I think you guys are feeling good today. So I think we'll be a-okay with catching this Pokemon. And there we have it. Gotcha. Piplup was caught. So sweet. That was a great catch for us. And this will be a great addition if we lose any more Pokemon, which I hope we do not. So Piplup, the penguin Pokemon. I need to think up of a nickname though. So I'm going to go ahead and think of one really quickly. Okay, guys, so I think I thought up a nickname for this Pokemon. Now, it is a penguin, and you know, penguins look like they're wearing tuxedos, so I'm going to go ahead and call it Edo, as in tuxedo. I think that sounds kind of cool, and Edo is kind of just a random name that I think sounds really nice as well, and I like how I run past that trainer when I'm not trying to. I always dodge the ones that I'm just going for it, so maybe that's what I should just start doing and just running past everybody, and just hoping that we'll be able to dodge their trainer battles. That would be very good. And let's see where we're going, actually. Are you serious? Let's take him on. really happy with Daffy KOing pretty much everything we're going up against. That's the great thing about just having your Pokemon fully evolved. It makes it that much better for you in your adventure. So hopefully we'll get Ganon there. You know, we'll go ahead and get our Pokemon there. No worries, guys. I just thought it'd be good to give some of our Pokemon a little more action since we really haven't had the chance to use Daffy since it evolved. I'm going to go ahead and put Zoom up in front now because I do need to get Zoom a little bit of XP. Zoom's only at level 33 right now when we have everybody around 35, 36. So definitely a little bit of catching up. I don't think we would have made it this far in this adventure if it wasn't for Zoom. So we have to be a bit grateful there that we did end up getting such a strong Pokemon. So we also have to make sure that we use it as well. Let's keep on going though, and let's see what else we can find inside of this place. Now, I don't completely remember this mountain, so I'm just hoping that if we make our way to the bottom, we'll be able to make our way through it. That's pretty much my logic behind this place, and this is looking promising. At least we're getting a bunch of items. We found a Razor Claw. That's actually pretty good. I'm gonna see if I can update our whole item set for all of our Pokemon and mix them up a little bit. That's something that I think I'm going to do before next time because we are finding a ton of items. So if you guys want to leave me some comments on that because we've already picked up a bunch, let me know. I love reading you guys' comments about that. And we have a battle. You know, Zoom may be underleveled, but never defeated. This Pokemon is such a beast. I am so happy with Zoom. It feels like it's all our starter in a way, you know, because we got it so early on. I gotta tell you, they've become some of my favorite Pokemon, the ones we have on our team right now. They've just been so much fun to use, and it's been such a random team that I never thought I would actually have the chance to put together, because if you look at them, they're Pokemon that I've never really used before, so it's kind of funny seeing them in a group. Every time I see it, I'm like, whoa, we really pulled it together well with our team from the beginning of this adventure to where we are now. We've done a fantastic job of building them, and that makes me really happy. Looks like we're gonna have a trainer over there. This is the dead end, so let's go ahead and battle this guy. Some easy battles for Zoom so far. That's what I'm talking about. The more XP we can get, the merrier. Let's see what's going on down here. Ooh, okay, more Pokeballs for us. As I was saying, a lot of items inside of Twist Mountain. Make sure you guys explore this place well. Since it is a Randomizer Nuzlocke, I want to make sure we get all the items. Oh my goodness, almost made it. Let's go ahead and take them on. As I was saying, Twist Mountain's gonna be one of those what? Okay. Good thing that was an easy battle. And now, as I was saying for the third time, make sure you guys get all the items. Since all these items are randomized for me, I gotta make sure I check up on them, because we could be running by the Earthquake TM and not even thinking twice about it. That's why I want to make sure we can explore as much as possible. We got ourselves a little bit of drinks over here you can have. Get yourself a lemonade. Heal up your Pokemon just a tiny bit. I'm actually gonna go ahead and heal up our Pokemon with lemonade, so it's actually pretty good that they have a beverage stand here that you could use. Now, I do remember there's gonna be a couple more items down here, so let's head inside then. And I don't want to be bumping into any Pokemon, so we just gotta make sure we're always using the repels. Definitely always use them. You don't want to bump into a random legendary that is gonna just sweep your team. And let's see if this is the place I was thinking about. Yeah, this is it. So if you have an Eevee, you can bring it here, and then you can evolve your Pokemon into a Glaceon. That's a really good Pokemon as well. So if you guys are, you know, running around with an Eevee, highly consider it. TM12 Taunt, that's okay. Not the best TM we could have asked for, but I'll go ahead and take it. You know what? To each their own. We can't be picky about the random items that are given to us. Maybe, just maybe, one of these random TMs will end up coming in clutch and we'll be able to beat somebody because of it. You never know at this rate. Okay, now that we did that, let's go ahead and figure out, I think this is going to be the exit out. It's been such a while, but yeah, there's Cheren. This is definitely it. Very nice. We actually made it to the exit, and I'm actually really happy about this. Let's see what's going on.
Hey, pretty strong, but you're only strong because your trainers are controlling Pokemon. So if you want to set Pokemon free, if that's what you want, you should start with your own.
So it looks like Cheren has been battling the Team Plasma grunts here, and there's a lot of them.
Hey there you are. We found the thing we were looking for. We should head for the tower. Get this, Team Plasma's obtained the power to change this world.
What the fudge kind of power did they obtain that they're going to be able to change the world? N has got something really freaky going on here with his Team Plasma grunts. I gotta tell you guys, that's something that we need to watch out for. They were also talking about going to a tower, so that's something that we're gonna have to find out as well. I believe that's gonna be the next area we explore. But with that, ladies and gentlemen, we have made it to...
Hello, Rodri. How's Zekrom? Zekrom has really taken a shine to you.
Thanks, Professor Juniper, but I was just telling everybody... Ooh, have you heard of Dragon Spiral Tower? So that is probably where we're going to be headed next, because the Team Plasma grunts were just talking about a tower. That's gotta be it. So we made it to Icirrus City, guys. So this is where we will be next time. I'm actually really excited to explore this place and make our way to the Dragon Spiral Tower. I'm glad the Professor or Cedric Juniper was here to tell us that. So make sure you guys leave me some tips and comments on what's coming up. We have officially made it to Icirrus City, which is great for us. We don't have that many towns left to explore, but we're coming up on the crazy stuff, you know, throughout this game. So we're coming up on all the nutsy, fun, awesome, you know, storyline, and I'm super excited for it. I can't wait to make our way to the top of the tower and see what's in store. So make sure you guys give this video a like, leave me some tips and comments. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll catch you in the next episode. Goodbye.